Thanks for joining us today. We're going to continue looking at some of the most well-known passages of the Bible, and the verse that we're going to focus on today comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. And it reads like this: "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and it is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God." I love Ephesians 2:8 because this passage sits on the fulcrum point of the bigger passage in Ephesians chapter 2. And it starts like this. It starts at the beginning by outlining the enemy of this world and the evil he has caused. And then we have Ephesians 2:8. And then on the other side of that, we have a declaration that despite of the evil, that we have Jesus. And this verse here kind of serves as the hinge, joining the first and second part together. It's the joining line between the two. Now, as a lot of you know, I went to Bible college, and it's kind of like what it sounds. A large majority of my classes that I took in college were on the Bible and studying it. And one of the things you could do, especially if you wanted to study the Bible thoroughly or even go on for your master's degree, is to learn Greek, the original language that the New Testament was primarily written in. I, however, did not take Greek. Now, I have software and books and tools to help with understanding Greek words and friends that I can call who actually can read the original language, but I'm pretty clueless otherwise. For me, it's kind of like Spanish. My zinger line in Spanish is "El pingüino come una manzana." Super helpful. You all super duper helpful there. Greek for me isn't much different. I know about 3 words. I know kai, which I'm probably saying incorrectly, but it's the word "and." That's a pretty easy one. I see that a lot. Doulos, which means slave. And then we have another one called kairos, which means gift. And that word kairos, gift, is the meaning of the word grace in this passage. It is by gift you have been saved. Well, that doesn't work. Remember, I don't know Greek. So here, let me explain it a little bit better. Grace, simply understood, is getting something that you don't deserve, in a good way. It's like someone calling you out of the blue and offering to pay off your mortgage. You didn't do anything for this person. You didn't even enter any sort of contest or sweepstakes. It was something that was just given to you. Grace is getting something we don't deserve. And in this particular instance, it is the love of Jesus and the forgiveness of sins. That is the gift that we are getting that we don't deserve. Jesus, even though we have or are currently rebelling against him, loves us. And he offers us forgiveness from our sins, and he offers us a life in him. Did we do a thing to deserve it? No. Should Jesus even offer it? Honestly, he has no reason to that makes sense, but he does anyway. Grace is a gift, and Jesus has saved us. Now, with any gift, there is actually some action on your part. Have you ever fought with somebody or seen this happen to pay a meal or to be paid back for something? You know, you hurry up and you get your card out first, or someone tries to stick some money in your shirt pocket. It's the funniest thing as families argue and try to outmaneuver each other to pay for something. They're all trying to give each other a gift for really no reason other than they just love each other. But the problem is they're trying to give each other these gifts. They're all just having trouble accepting it. So in our passage, it says, it is by grace, that gift, that we have been saved through faith. Now, any gift that we are offered comes with an action on your part. You see, you can accept it or you can leave it. I've been to Christmas and birthday parties where the kid didn't accept the gift. It's a real thing. And with the gift of Jesus, we have no choice or we have a choice, of whether or not to accept it. Jesus didn't give us a free pass to do what we want. He gave us a choice to accept his grace and full life with him or not, through faith, or faith in another way, through action, by living your life with Jesus as your Lord and Savior. The world we live in today is kind of the hero age. I mean, how many movies and TV shows in the last couple of years have been about superheroes? It's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, I love about all of them. We need something to make up for all the bad ones that we've had in the past. And with any good hero movie, the hero is outmatched. And he has to look deep inside himself, or get the help of his friends, or overcome a great trial to rise up and defeat the enemy. And in Ephesians chapter 2, it tracks this way. We see the devil is the enemy. Okay. And I'm made by God. Okay, yeah, super awesome. Got it. And God made me awesome. And now I have to defeat the enemy by accepting that someone else did it for me, so that I can't boast and that I can't get the credit. I mean, it's so counter to how we see movies and hear inspirational stories. That the arc was setting up that it would climax in us overcoming, but instead it's Jesus. But it's how things work in the upside down kingdom of God. We're not required to figure out and how to deal with our own sins and how to relinquish them and how to conquer evil. No, instead we're called to follow Jesus and to follow in his footsteps, to trust him, to let us guide our lives. The power doesn't lie somewhere deep inside you. It's not waiting for you to come to this special place or do this special thing. It lies in Jesus, which to me is much more comforting and fulfilling. So remember, as we've talked today, Jesus has saved you from your sin and evil and death. This act by Jesus dying on the cross for you was a gift, freely given to you, that you don't deserve. Jesus is the only thing that can overcome the world. You cannot do it on your own. You cannot make yourself right. But even though Jesus overcame the world, that even though Jesus offers this gift to you, you have a choice to accept it or to not. To follow Jesus and live your life with him as your Lord and Savior. But it's up to you. And so what are you going to do with that? Is that something that you've thought of before? Is that something you're currently wrestling with? What are you going to do with that? And so I really enjoyed this passage. I love this look at, to me, the gospel message through the book of Ephesians. And I enjoyed getting to do this with you, to hang out. And we hope to see you guys on Sunday.